ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, victims of all ages. Wishing you guys a gracious good morning, good afternoon, good evening, whatever time it may be, wherever in the world you may fucking be. Thank you guys so much for hanging out with me for a couple minutes. I appreciate that shit. Listen, here's a tip. All right, this is a tip for the ladies. Okay, I mean, I don't know. It could go both ways, but listen, ladies, listen to me. No man that you're seeing or dating or whatever, no man wants to hear about you going out with your guy friends and having a great fucking time without him. No fucking man wants to hear that shit. Not one. Not one. Okay, imagine this. Imagine if your man told you, hey, I'm gonna go hang out with all these fucking bitches today, and you know, I mean, it's just a world fucking porn award thing that I usually go to, you know, once a year. So, you know, I'm gonna send you a bunch of messages with all these other fucking bitches telling you how much fun I'm fucking having. What like, god damn, man, you know what I mean? But women today, you know, they swear they're good at fucking multitasking, but yet when you tell them to sit down and shut the fuck up, they can't seem to do either one, can they? That was all bullshit. I was kidding. That was all. Actually, it wasn't bullshit, but it was. You guys are important, cared for, valuable, unbelievably appreciated. If no one has told you guys yet today, just know that I love you. This first video comes from Joe Henley, and this is about some fucking scumbag police filing false fucking charges. This has happened to me before, so it touches a fucking nerve. That's why I wanted to highlight. So, Joe Henley, let's go.
Here, piggy, piggy, piggy. Here, piggy, piggy, piggy.
You fucking piece of shit.
Good day to you, officer.
Good afternoon, Patrolman Tompkins from Florence Police. Can I see your license, registration, insurance card, please?
Sure can. Tell me why you pulled me over?
Yeah, because you were driving on the sidewalk over there.
Well, I was driving off of the grass onto the road.
But you
parked on the grass.
But you were driving on the sidewalk as well, too.
Well, you had to cross the sidewalk to get on the grass.
Why were you driving on the grass?
I'd parked my truck on the grass, so it's out the way. It's a good place to park it while we're hunting groundhogs.
Hunting groundhogs?
Yeah. So it's out the way.
May I ask what you're hunting the groundhogs with?
May you ask what we're hunting them with? Yeah, terriers.
Terriers?
Yeah.
You have permission to hunt out there?
Of course. It farms it.
You have a piece of paper, a notarized letter?
Do I have a piece of paper and a notarized letter? Probably not on me, no. Got his phone number if you want to give him a call.
Absolutely.
Town off 206.
Okay. Like I said, the reason why you're being stopped because you were, obviously when I pulled up, you were driving along. I didn't see you parked. You were driving along the grass line and across the sidewalk, okay?
Well, I was parked on the grass line.
Well, I didn't see you parked.
Well,
okay?
I'm explaining to you what I was doing.
I saw a moving motor vehicle on the grass, cross the sidewalk, then come on the side, and then cross over into the roadway.
Right.
Okay? It's a violation. You can't ride on grass. You can't ride across the sidewalk. Okay?
Well, I've got permission to ride all over here.
Okay. Well, I don't know that.
But I'm telling you, I have.
Well, obviously, when people tell me things, I want to investigate as far as I can go.
You go ahead and investigate. Give him a call, and he'll tell you I've got permission to be here, and I've got permission to drive all over this property. Fine.
All right. Like I said, the reason why you're being stopped because again, you're a moving vehicle across the grass and across the sidewalk, and then came across onto the street. Give me a few minutes. Let me check some things out, and I'll be back with you in a few minutes. Is there anybody else in back here? Anybody sitting behind you?
Yeah, no.
You don't have any weapons in your car, do you?
We've got shotguns in the car, yeah.
Where are they located?
Sitting behind the back seats.
Are they loaded?
No.
Okay.
So.
Where are the shells at? Okay. 40-25. Whenever you get a chance, can you swing your way out here, please? All right, hang tight.
Yep.
Okay. Do you have your firearms ID card with you guys?
No.
Okay, you do not. Okay. Secondly, do you have a permit to discharge your weapons over here?
We haven't discharged weapons over here.
Okay, but you're hunting though.
We are hunting, yeah.
And you're using the shotguns to kill the groundhogs.
If we come across them.
Okay. You need a permit for that.
This is private farm.
It's in the township of Florence. You need a permit for that. You have to go to our township and get a permit to do that. So you're going.
What do I need for applying for a permit for that?
You have to go to our township.
But this is farmland, and I'm not trying to argue with it. As I understand it, this is farmland. We're performing a pest control service for a farmer, and legally, they're allowed to dispatch groundhogs by any means necessary as a farmer's agent. So far, I haven't shot any groundhogs here. But we do have an awful lot of land from here to Vincenttown, Medford, Pemberton, Mount Holly. We keep the shotguns because also, sometimes legally, we get pulled over and an officer will say, you need to kill a groundhog with a number 4 shot or less. Okay, so we keep a shotgun.
Okay. But this is the township of Florence. This doesn't cover, you cannot discharge a firearm over here without a permit. So,
Okay.
so if you're telling,
I'll bear that in mind and not discharge a firearm
okay.
here.
So you have to, if you do, you gotta get a permit from the township.
Okay, fair enough.
Okay. Secondly, you're going to be issued for riding over the sidewalk. You'll get that in the mail. And you're saying none of you have your firearms ID cards on you.
Correct.
Okay. All right. That was another issue. Give me 1 second.
You need a firearms ID to carry a shotgun.
No. Do you fuck?
And what's the permit called? You should get the name of that.
I'm sorry, what?
I need to see a firearm.
Why do you need to see the firearms?
Well, because I need to see A, if it's loaded, and B, right now you don't have a purchase ID card,
I don't
so
need a purchase ID card to carry a shotgun.
you need a firearms ID card to carry a weapon, sir. That's how it is.
I'm gonna check that name for one.
You have it here, and you have no legal reason to have it here.
Well, I do.
No, you don't. Show me what paperwork you have to have possession of this, please.
What? I don't need paperwork.
Yes, you do. You just can't travel around with a gun in your car.
I'm driving between farms as a pest control service. As I've
First off, you have a pest control service. Where's your license?
I don't need a license.
You
Not a
do need
license
a
specimen.
license
No, I
For
don't.
pest control.
No, I
This
don't.
is
I need a
different.
letter from farmers and I need farmers' permission. That's
Okay.
all I need.
And secondly, you can't hunt over in this area with the actual. You can't hunt over here.
It's not hunting, it's pest control. And this is a
Even
private
pest
farm.
control, you can't do it because you can't discharge the firearms in this area.
I
of the
haven't
township.
discharged a firearm.
Say again.
I haven't discharged a firearm.
What's the matter?
I have not discharged a firearm.
Boy, 25.
There's two under his name, a 45 caliber and a 22 caliber. One's a Glock, and the other one says I look like New England.
Percy. It doesn't matter, sir. You're here with it.
Right, well how could I not be here with it if it's in my truck and I'm going from farm to farm?
What's the matter?
If there's nothing the matter, I just asked you a question. How can I not be with it in my possession
Right.
when I go from... Just be careful of that sock that you don't tear it, please.
Yep.
When I go from farm to farm. Different townships, different areas, different farms, same farmer. Some places you can shoot on, some places you can't shoot on. As I've said, I haven't shot on here, as you're well aware,
Okay.
so I've done nothing wrong.
Yes,
Nothing
you,
wrong.
you have done something.
Well, why at this point am I being detained?
What's the matter?
Why am I being detained?
Because we're investigating you. First off, you're getting a motor vehicle summons for driving over the sidewalk.
All right, so big deal. I'll
that's-
come to court and fight that. I don't
Okay,
even
that's
understand why
fine.
you're doing that again, since I'm on private land. But
What's the
still,
matter?
this is private land. I'm on a private farm.
Just right now, you're on private land.
Right,
Driving
now
over
I'm on
that
a- I'm on a
sidewalk
road.
wasn't on private
That
land.
crossed the sidewalk. People cross sidewalks every day to pull into their driveway, don't they?
Okay,
And
were
that's why you're
were
stopped.
you on a driveway?
And were you
If
on the
listen,
sidewalk?
then
Yes.
write me the ticket. That's fine. If that's
And
what
then
you
you're telling
really.
me, then you're telling me you have weapons in the car.
Right, because I'm trying to talk to you and be fair and be honest. Should I just say I'm not answering any questions, officer?
Well, you gave me an attitude in the beginning. All right,
Because you pulled me over for crossing a sidewalk. Really?
it's a violation.
Okay, so write me a ticket. Violate me.
Here's your-
Thank you.
Here.
This is why I feel I'm being improperly detained. Without
You're
any
improperly
cause.
detained.
Without any cause.
What's the matter?
Harassed and detained without any cause.
Yeah, you do. There is a cause.
Well, then carry
You have
on
a
with your
weapon in the
paperwork.
vehicle, sir.
Right, as I said, I had a weapon in the vehicle. You've
Okay.
inspected it. It's unloaded. It's not
Right.
been fired. No offence.
Well, it is offense. You'll be issued new.
Okay, here's all your information back. We did issue you 2 violations. One for the discharge of fire weapon within city limits. Your intent was
discharged.
you were out here to hunt. You know, and hunt groundhogs. Okay. So, and the second one was driving across the sidewalk. You both have a court date of 5/13/2014 at 5 p.m. If you want to plead not guilty to the tickets, you have to do so in 7 days prior to going to court. If you have any questions, please contact our court clerk at that number. They'll be answering all your questions.
Your name and badge number and your partner's name and badge number as well, please.
My name is Patrolman Tompkins. My badge number is 4046. Drive safely.
And what about your partner?
Sergeant Carenti, 4025.
I'm sorry?
Sergeant Carenti, 4025.
Sergeant Carenti, 4025.
And what pest control company do you work for, sir?
I don't work for a company.
Okay.
So you're out here doing the service of pest control. Thank you very much.
Have a good day. I feel much safer.
Good job with all your homework.
All right, guys, that was Joe Henley. You will be happy to know that the charges were all dropped. He did file a complaint, and the officer was disciplined. So I don't know if I left that in the video or not, but if in case I didn't, that's the update. So look, check this out, right? You guys want to check out a fucking huge Fourth Amendment violation? Let's get fucked up and check one out together, right? This is Gingerbread Man, baby. Let's go.
What the purpose of the stop is?
You want me to put his face on it? There's the number.
Hey, I'll let you know you're being video audio recorded.
I don't care. You got a driver's license registration with you?
Why would I care since I've got a camera on if you were video and audio recording? I'm just letting you know. No law against it. It's your vehicle.
What was the purpose of the stop?
Well, I got a complaint on you for one, and the second thing is you did have a radar detector mounted in the window before you took it off.
That's not illegal to have it in the parking lot.
It is illegal in Virginia to have a radar detector mounted to the window.
Not in the parking lot.
What's he wanting with me?
They don't currently have one on duty. They have to call one out.
So how come I'm getting complaints that you can change your tags from Tennessee to California while you're going down the road?
I can't do nothing like that.
Well, that's the complaint I got.
Well, that's a false complaint.
Okay. Any reason somebody would say that?
You can't call in an anonymous call. That's just not right.
Well, that's the complaint I got.
Well, that's...
What's he doing looking in the vehicle anyways?
He can look anywhere he wants to.
He has to have
No, he does not.
He has to have paper before he
Anything
can
that's
look
in plain view.
Is there anything
is
wrong with the
plain view.
vehicle now?
Well, I'll tell you in just a moment when I check your tags.
All right. I don't care.
Okay, there is a problem when you have the means to switch your tag going down the road. Why would you do that?
I'm not.
You have a California tag
Did you
underneath
see me
it.
do it?
No, I did not.
Have a nice day.
Why do you have a means to do it on your vehicle?
There's nothing illegal about it. Done had it checked out by state troopers.
Well, it's illegal if you're changing it on the highway.
I didn't change it going down the highway.
Well, that was the complaint.
Where's
I
the
got.
proof?
How would I know?
Show me the proof.
How would I know?
That's exactly right. How would you know? You've got nothing. Have a nice day.
You have to show proof
You got to have
that
something.
he did it on the highway.
I got video camera right there,
I know
and
you
we
got
can
a
go
video
as far
camera.
as you with this as you want to go.
I know you have video
There's
camera right
nothing
there.
wrong with the tag is visible and properly mounted. Have a nice day.
So why do you have a means to
No, I
switch
don't
it?
answer questions. Have a nice day.
Why have you got
Have
such
a
an
nice
attitude?
day. I'm not going to have an attitude when you pull me over for no reason. You stalked me in a parking lot up here and waited on me to come out of the store.
Yes, I did.
That is stalking.
No, that is
Yes,
not
sir, it
stalking.
You
is.
just admitted
Call
that you
the
were
dispatch, get a state trooper up here.
You just admitted
Call
you were
a state trooper up here.
You
stalking
can call a state trooper if you want.
Call a marshal up here.
You can call a marshal if you want. I don't care. Right
Well,
now, you're in
fine.
the city of Norton.
Well, that's fine.
Okay?
I have done nothing wrong.
I got a complaint that you're
Your
changing
complaint
tags.
is irrelevant.
Who filed
Your
a complaint?
complaint is irrelevant. Show me I got a right to face my accuser. Where they at?
Well, if they want to be here, I can get them here.
Get them here. I have done nothing wrong.
Okay.
Nothing wrong with my vehicle. It's perfectly legal. There's nothing in my dash, nothing wrong with my truck. It's a 2019, just bought it. Paid cash for it.
Okay.
And I have done nothing wrong.
Well, for some reason, somebody saw you switch that
Well,
tag.
some reason, that's their problem, not mine.
Okay. Well, I can tell you, if you switch it and we catch you, we'll tow
That's
the vehicle.
fine. You could do that.
Okay.
You can do
So,
that. But
you
as
tell-
of right this moment, you've got nothing.
You answer me one question.
I ask questions.
If you didn't switch it,
I don't
how would
answer
somebody
questions.
know that that was a California
I
tag on
do
the back of
not
this vehicle?
have to answer your questions.
So
Have a
you
nice day.
definitely
Who
had
filed
it
a
changed on the
complaint?
road.
Who
No,
filed a complaint?
How would I
No,
know to look?
he did not change
How
it.
would I
I'm
know
not
to
here.
look? How would I know?
I'm
Why
not
was he
here. I'm a
stalking me in the
witness.
parking lot?
Because I got a complaint. Don't
No,
you think
there's
it's
no
suspicious?
reason for stalking. You could have stopped me before I pulled out of the handicap zone.
No,
Okay?
I didn't have to.
You could have come to me without stalking me.
Yeah,
Yes, you could have. No, it's not.
Yes, it is.
No,
it's not. I've got a
It's
damn charge
illegal.
in Virginia right now for stalking. Had to pay $2,500 to get out of it.
It's a little different.
And there's
for
a
us.
reason for my
No,
tag
it's
to be
not
the way it
different.
is.
Okay, and what is that reason?
That's
You
none
got
of
a
your
legitimate
business.
reason,
That's
fine.
none of your damn
You
business.
can't
what it
legally
is.
change that
I'm done
tag.
with this
Billy.
conversation. Have a nice day. I'm not answering no more of your questions. You want to get sergeant up here or lieutenant? That's fine.
I am the ranking officer.
Well, get me another ranking
There
officer.
is no
There's
ranking
one,
officer.
There's one above you, I guarantee you.
Not
Who pays your
working.
paycheck?
Billy, don't
working
get
today.
upset.
I'm getting mad. I want my stuff back and I'm gonna be free to go.
But when I check and see if you can legally have a second tag on your vehicle, permanently mounted to
It's
your
not
vehicle,
permanent.
Listen,
Is
he
it
has
visible?
not
No.
flipped
I'll
his
find out.
tag, sir. He has not flipped his tag.
Call the dispatch and get me a damn trooper up here. There's nothing wrong with the way the tag's mounted.
I don't even know the address of this place.
I don't know the name of it either. I'm not going to answer more of his damn questions. He's done with him. He write the damn ticket, I'll see you in court. I ain't done nothing wrong.
How much you want to bet that one of the nieces and stuff has been up here?
Exactly. My lawyer done looked at the tag, said it's perfectly legal.
Exactly, and you need to tell him that.
You got my card? You got his card?
I should hear somewheres.
I gave him the wrong license. I gave him my old license, I think. I got my Tennessee ones here. Them are my old CDLs, I think I gave him. He got me so damn stirred up. That's my regular driver's license.
You need to tell him that Nick told you that it was okay. That he done checked him.
Russell County looked at him too. What was his name? Long?
Yeah. Officer Long. I don't have Nick's card in here. This is ridiculous. Who filed the complaint? I
That's
want
what
to
I want to
know.
know. I got a right to face the accuser. I told you they was up to something, didn't
Ask the other officer to come up here.
I? No, you.
I'm not getting out of the vehicle. Sir! Well, he won't even pay attention.
I think she wants you. Don't touch my truck. Hey, don't touch my truck unless you got a search warrant. Videotape this asshole touching my truck. Do not touch my vehicle. Unless you got a search warrant, do not touch my vehicle.
much you want to bet one of them daggone nieces were out here?
I about guarantee it. I about guarantee it.
Tell him I want to ask. Hey, can I ask you a question? He don't even want to look.
Ain't nothing he could do. I mean, it's legal.
I turned my camera back on. I turned my car back on. And stuff, so the camera's rolling. I have the receipt where we was in Walmart.
Tag is visible and properly mounted. There's nothing they can do. I've done looked at the laws. Done asked the state trooper and the county cop. Officer Long looked at this in Russell County. If you want to give him a call.
I just spoke to the state trooper.
He says
They're
fine,
as
properly legal.
suspicious as I am, but they can't find anything right off the top of their head to charge you with.
Exactly. Have a nice day.
So,
Who was the
You cannot
person
act.
that called
Hey,
in a complaint?
you look at your
I don't
Virginia
know.
state laws. You
But you
cannot
said
act.
that you
Hush. You cannot act on anonymous call.
well, listen, I
You
can't.
cannot act on anonymous call.
I can act
can
on the
sue you.
radar
I can
detector.
sue-
Listen
The
to me.
radar detector is not mounted
It's
on a public
reasonable
highway.
suspicion. A reasonable person would believe if it was mounted in the parking lot that when you entered the highway that it would still be mounted.
It
All
wasn't.
I have to stop you is reasonable suspicion.
Well,
so you're telling
not
me
probable
that
cause.
if I call in a
Probable cause
suspicion
is
and
for
stuff, that somebody has to go into
my
a
attorney
home
will be calling you
too?
guys Monday morning.
That's fine. Do what, honey?
So you're telling me if I call in a suspicious thing and
You
stuff,
can't
if I'm suspicious of somebody and stuff doing something in their home, that you have a right to go in their
No,
home?
I do not. Vehicle does not have the same.
Do you have a right to touch my vehicle without a search warrant? Y'all mess with my tag.
Y'all are free to go.
Thank you. Have a nice day.
Exactly, because
Have a good day.
I know the law too.
Here, put my stuff back up. Do you get my license back?
Is it in there?
No, they're not.
I don't see them.
No, they're not.
I don't have your license. They were with your paperwork.
They're not here.
Well, they're there somewhere. You need
Well,
to find
apparently
them.
you might have dropped
There, I
them.
got them. I got them.
Okay.
Have a good day.
I want to know who's one. He has the right.
Call
to
your
say-
dispatch and complain. And file a formal complaint against harassment.
What's his name? I want to know his name first of all.
All right, guys, that was Gingerbread Man. See, like, like, how do you just fucking open someone's shit and like, you're a fucking police and you don't know you can't do that, you fucking asshole? Oh my, I bet you they do now though, that piece of shit. Anyway, guys, see, like, when I watch videos like that, it just fucking cranks me all up and it pisses me off. So then I want to jump in to see some cops getting owned, man. So the last video comes from Kango 35th. Let's check out some cops getting owned, baby. These pieces of shit. Let's go.
So again, I'm here in the intersection of Harlem Avenue and Ogden. I came to see what's going on. I asked Sergeant several times for his identification, for his police badge and number. He hasn't given it to me. And then we have these cops over here harassing people for no reason, which they have no right to do. Again, you can see the lights blinking in the intersection of Ogden Avenue in Harlem. They have no reason to get all these people pulled over because they haven't been suspected of a crime. So this is an illegal detaining point. I mean, again, I didn't understand that we happened to cross in Nazi Germany. We are in America. We have the rights as United States citizens to travel freely without being detained or pulled over unless we have committed a crime or being suspected of one. Again, this is an illegal checkpoint. I've asked several officers for the name and badge number and none of a single one has given it me to them. And they keep hearing me and ignoring me. I got 2 sergeants over there in the corner. I asked them both for their number and their name, and not a single one has given them to me. And then we have a cop car over there, which I'm gonna wave by because I know he can see me. He's over there, and I'm recording him as well. He's in the corner over there looking at me. Again, I can't express myself more than enough. Like, we're losing our freedom little by little because these police decide to harass us for no reason, and all these people are going somewhere, and there's no reason for them being pulled over. Again, you guys are doing this illegally. You guys have no reason to pull over Americans. We're in the United States of America, not in Nazi Germany. They have the right to travel freely without being detained or pulled over unless they have been suspected of a crime. So they have no right for you guys to do this, and you guys know this. I asked your sergeant plenty of times to give me his name and badge number, and he's ignored me 3 times. So that only shows you what type of police we're dealing with right here. And then we got that guy just keep looking at me like he's a dog or something. Yeah, I'm gonna sit here and harass these guys because I can't do that. I mean, I'm using my freedom. So again, we got this police officer trying to approach me. I'm standing in a public way, so I could be here. So again, I wonder what he's gonna come and tell me. I'm gonna zoom out. I'm gonna keep recording.
What's going on tonight, man?
Nothing much.
Why are you standing out here screaming at all these folks?
I'm not screaming. I am talking and voicing my rights as a United States citizen. I am standing in a public way. I'm not doing anything. I am talking, like I said. I'm talking. I have every single right to do, and I'm standing in a public way.
When I can hear you across the street, you're no longer talking. You understand that?
I mean, I was talking, so I don't know what you're talking about, officer. And I am recording everything in here in video.
I don't care.
So I could prove it to you. Well, obviously, I understand that you don't, so that's why I'm here.
I can hear you across the street, and that's a good 75 feet away.
Well, you probably have some great hearing.
No.
Because I am not screaming.
Like
I have been here, and I'm not screaming. I am voicing my opinion. Well, like I said, I have my amendments, and they give me the right to voice my opinion.
Yeah, but you can't scream and yell on the
I will calm down. It won't happen again.
You got your name on you?
I don't have to give you my name because I'm not being suspected of a crime, so that's completely irrelevant right now.
There it is.
Can I get your name and badge number, officer?
You'll get it, you know?
Well, you asked for
my vest.
Okay,
now. You're recording anyway, right?
Oh, I am. I'm actually going to zoom in.
What's your last name?
I don't have to give you my last name again because it's completely irrelevant. I'm not being suspected of a crime, so I'm not going to give you my... We'll just say it's Jose. My name.
You're violating a city ordinance.
I'm not violating a single ordinance right now. I am standing in this public way.
There yelling. Well, what's your last name?
Well, I wasn't yelling, and I'm not going to give you my last name because I'm not being suspected of any crime.
What's your last name?
Like I said, I'm not going to give you my last name. I'm not suspected of any crime, so I have the right to give you no name.
You violated a city ordinance.
I'm not violating a single order. I wasn't standing here screaming.
Are you a lawyer by chance?
I don't have to be a lawyer. I just know my rights.
Well, you don't know your rights.
I do know my rights. Yeah.
Because you're standing out here.
I've done this 3 times already.
I know you have, because you got nothing better to do with your time. I understand that.
I have nothing better to do. No, I do have everything better to do. I'm here protecting my rights and everybody else's rights because you guys took an oath and swore to the Constitution. You guys are very violating right now. You guys have no reason to do this right now.
I have no idea what you're talking about.
No, what do you mean I have no idea?
About the law at all?
Yes, I do have an idea about the law.
Then are you a lawyer?
I don't have to be a lawyer.
Well, then how the hell do you know what you're talking about?
Because I could research it and I could understand and comprehend the laws.
What's your research consist of? What do you research?
That's completely irrelevant right now.
But because you don't have any research.
Like I said, that's completely. Like I said,
you think you're doing something
completely
just,
irrelevant.
but you're really not.
It's completely irrelevant.
Only to you, this is
okay,
just.
I'm gonna stand here and stay quiet because I have the right to. I'm not being suspected of a crime. I'm gonna stay here and stay
quiet. The
quiet.
next time I hear you, you're gonna go to jail and you're gonna get a city ticket. You understand that? This is the only warning you're getting for the whole night. All right.
Have a great night, officer.
You too.
So yeah, he tried proving me wrong. I'm not gonna fall down for him. I'm gonna stand here and do what I can do because I have the amendment to do it.
Probably one of those guys
You guys failed again. You guys failed. Again, they're looking at me because they try to take me down and they can't take me down. So I'm gonna keep voicing my opinion because this is what I can do. So I'm gonna work my way over here, and I'm gonna end this video because I need it.
All right, guys. So, tell me true. Did you think that cop got owned? I don't know, man. Let me know. But if you have made it this far, you have made it all the way to the end. Thank you guys so much for hanging out with me for a couple minutes today. I appreciate you guys. I love you guys. Very, very, very special thank you to the channels that I highlighted today. That was Joe Henley, Gingerbread Man, and Kango 35th. If you are unfamiliar with these channels, I always leave the original links in the description. So click on the description, click on the channel, head out. I don't know, go over, check them out. I don't know. I don't give a fuck what you do. That all being said, you can find me on all the majors of social media. So whatever the fuck you're on, make sure you type in USVSTHEMPGH and come hang out with me wherever the fuck is. You guys are important, cared for, valuable, and unfucking believably appreciated, especially to me. If no one has told you guys yet today, just know that I love you, and I'll see you in the morning. Cheers, guys. Be safe.